You might be wondering why I'm wearing such awful gear. Well, I'm part of the TCG Locked Ironman series that a lot of people are jumping on, and today I'm here to show you a guide on how to get anywhere in this crazy game mode. Today we'll be going over all the tools that if you're lucky enough to get any of them, where you can start. But first, we're going to start with all the beginner items and beginner things you should be doing to get yourself those free easy packs. There are a lot of quests and early things you can do that will give you level 9 and a bunch of skills that are not locked behind cards. So let's go over everything that you need to go through. Before we begin this guide, I'm going to address this early on in the video. A lot of new people might be questioning what all the rules are. I'm not the rule maker, I'm not the developer, I'm just a guy who plays the game mode. But I will say I've seen 3 different philosophies of TCG players. Some people are in between, some people are their own thing, but this is generally what a lot of people will be going by. Extremists, if you don't own the card, you don't own the item. Only use items that you have unlocked through the cards. No exceptions, no foil mechanics, you can't bank items you don't own. Stackable items such as coins and runes also require their cards. Nothing ahead of time, basically. Foe himself has made his wishes. Foil should feel truly special. Foil cards unlock additional benefits. Example, a foil Brutus unlocks every item on the Brutus drop table. Foe has been banking items ahead of time before he gets the cards, but he will not touch them until he unlocks those cards. Alfie, as far as I know, no foil mechanics, but he's going for hard content. He is selling cards for point packs for items that he does not use, as well as dupe cards. Example, you can sell a 3rd Age pickaxe card, and so you're never going to use it, for 35,000 points, which will unlock you more packs. However, if you sell an item that is a card, you won't be able to have access to that card anymore. Well, first we're going to start in Draenor. Draenor is a course for agility that you can do at level 1. It is a short course. You will get Marts of Grace, which you will not be able to pick up unless you're lucky enough to get that card. This course will fly you through 1 to 20. Alright, once you hit 20, you can come to Elcrid for just slightly more XP per hour. The Elcrid course does have some damage, so do be careful of your health. There is some good obstacles that might chip you away if you're not paying attention. You will continue to get Marts of Grace and some good XP, and you will continue this course until you're about 30. Any packs you get along the way, feel free to open them. Maybe you might be able to get off agility earlier than some people. It's a horrible skill. Once you are 30, you get to come to Varrock, a place that has lots of XP and lots of unlocks. We'll start off with the agility course that will give you good enough XP to grind your way all the way to 50, where you can go to Faldor next. This course does have some fall damage, so do be careful. And make sure you eat your food if you got some, and if not, when you need to take a break, you can head on over to the Varrock Museum. The Varrock Museum, the place with many questions and answers that RuneLite plugin gives to you. You'll come here, you'll answer all the questions on each of the plaques. Once you've done all of them, you'll come back, you'll hand them in to this NPC here, and you'll receive 9 Slayer and 9 Hunter, one of the biggest boosts in early TCG. I wish you luck on your packs. Once you're finished with the museum, you can then head south to the training dummies. These things here you can hit with anything, a weapon, your feet. Either way, you're getting attack XP all the way to level 8. Another bunch of free packs for you to open, and I also wish you the best of luck, because this game mode is hard. Next we have Russell's Ghost. You'll start off in Lumbridge, and you'll come all the way to talk to Father Eric, in which then he'll put you on the quest to help the Russell's Ghost in the graveyard. This quest does not have any requirements, does not have any items that require cards. However, there is a ghost in the Wizard's Tower during the quest that will hit you if you stay around. So grab the skull, run, finish the quest, and get your 9 prayer XP in those free packs. Next we have the Haziel Cult quest. This quest can be started here, in the very west of Artie, before you get to the Plague section. This quest will unlock thieving for you. It gives I think 9 thieving. The quest does not require any card unlocks or item unlocks. It is if you side with Hazel only, you can complete the quest and get 9 thieving. Amongst the TCG community, there is debate amongst stalls. Stalls do not have cards, so some people, the extremists, say you must get at least 1 item from the stall in order to thieve from it. Otherwise, if you're not an extremist, go ahead and enjoy your stalls. Over here at the clock tower, we have guns, and you can also steal triangle sandwiches from him. He requires 1 thieving, he does not require a card, and he is also a way you could do thieving. Your choice is yours. Next, for those who've unlocked coins as a default, here is the sheep herder. You'll start the quest here in the middle of Arty by this church. It gives you a little bit of coins, some quest points, and it's just an annoying quest really. So for those of you who have coins unlocked from the start, here's a quick one while you're in Arty. Last but not least, for starter quests, this one's a bit of a controversy, so I'm throwing it in anyways. Extremists will say no, but everyone else is pretty much under agreements. You can start Rune Mysteries. Rune Mysteries does give you a air talisman. You do not use it, you do not interact with it. All you have to do is hand it from one NPC to another, and the quest is completed. It does give 9 rune crafting XP, or level 9 rune crafting, and that is another bunch of packs and opens up a lot for a lot of people. So, are you an extremist or are you something else? Make your own rules, enjoy the game mode. First tools we'll go over, if you're lucky enough to get any of them, is the axe, the knife, and the tinderbox. If you're lucky enough to get an axe, you can cut trees and get woodcutting XP. But you might be wondering, I haven't even had a tinderbox yet, what do I do with these logs? Well, you come on down to Draenor, and there's this fire here, which is a bonfire. You can add any log to it without a tinderbox. Free fire making XP, 1 less tool down. As for the knife, there are lots of log spawns around the game. Your best bet is your wiki, and you can pick those up, and maybe, if you're lucky enough, you can get something you can fletch. Next we have the small fishing net. Something most people dream of when playing TCG. A nice AFK skill. If you're lucky enough to get a small fishing net, come on down to south of the Lumbridge graveyard, pick yours up, start fishing shrimp in the first fishing spot down here. You get to bank the raw shrimp, and if you're absolutely spooned enough, you can cook the shrimp. Most extremists will say that you need the burnt version to cook it, but hey, what do they know? Down in the southeastern part of the Varrock dig site, you can come on over with your cup of tea. You can grab the panning guide, pick up a panning tray, and pan the water for fishing and mining XP. Some people argue the cup of tea, in order to hand it in, is a card requirement. Well, that's upon you. It's something to mention. You can thieve these from stalls, and I believe it might be a pickup somewhere. So bring your cup of tea, get some mining and fishing XP at a very, very slow rate, but hey, it's something. If you head on down to the lower part of Korend, you can come across the copper longtails. If you've done the museum, you have 9 hunter, and if you're lucky enough to get bird trap, you can get one of the skills no one likes, but you're gonna need. There's a few other spots like the Isle of Souls and some other areas. There's not too much tech for hunter, it's really just can you get the trap card and can you catch the monster. There's not too much left of this guide for now. This is just some beginner stuff to get you going. If you get a saw and a hammer, you're the most spooned man on the TCG. You can start construction, sailing, and a bunch of other quests. Sailing, just so you know, only requires saw and hammer. The Pandemonium quest doesn't require any items but a saw and hammer, and from there you get your raft and you can do the beginning of sailing. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed the guide. If you have any concerns or additions, please put them down in the comments or in the Discord at me at Slay. Good luck with your pack openings.